Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing this morning? I hope everyone is having a great start to their day. Let me know if there's something that you guys are really looking forward to today. Let me know all that down below. If this is your first time here, then hi. My name is Carrington. If it's not your first time here, then hi, welcome back. If you enjoy all things makeup, sprinkling in some true crime here and there, then you're definitely going to want to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Click the little bell so you're notified of all my future uploads. And let's just dive into the video. In today's video, we are going to be trying out the new, what is this called? Adept Cosmetics Amunet Nu palette. So this was a pre-order palette. This is what the inside looks like. Of all the palettes that they have released so far, this one has the most amount of mattes in it. Usually they're very, very like matte heavy or shimmer heavy. Like they usually have like 2 or 3 mattes. This one has 6 mattes. So definitely a lot more to choose from. I do have some of their other palettes. I have never tried them out. If you guys want me to try those out on camera one time, let me know. If not, that's fine. I will easily and gladly play with them myself. But this is the palette that we are going to be testing out, trying out today. So they did a pre-order. And during that pre-order, you got to, I think they released a few different ones. I think like the anhydrous coating, the old formula of Plain Jane. I think they all did those like all at the same time. So I did pick up a couple of the other ones. I know the other ones are older, but this one is their newer palette. So we are going to, my cat's an idiot. So we are going to go ahead, talk about prices. I will leave the price of it up on the screen around here. So we will discuss that. We will do some swatches. We'll dive on into a look, and then I will give you guys my final thoughts. Alright, so if you're like, what's going on? I have on my Good Molecules, the caffeine eye patches. I love these. I love to put them on, especially like before makeup. I just feel like it really like helps like my under eye situation. So we do have some swatches. These swatched out beautifully. So let's go ahead and go through. We have Osiris, Horus, Seth, Peta, we have Ree, and then here you can't really tell, and this one's definitely more of like a chunky kind of formula, is Hathor. We have next row Anubis, we have Thoth, we have Bastet, we have Amon. This next one is also a very chunky one. This is Nephthys, and then Imhotep. Okay, like I'm kind of guessing on some of the shade names. They're a little bit hard. We're first going to start off with the shade right here called Seth. I'm kind of going to try to go for like a more like cool toned kind of look. So let's see. All right, there's not a lot of kick up in the pan, but I will say it does pick up the color nicely and does deposit it. Okay, this, I mean, you can tell that there's something there, but this is definitely a very light shade. So the fact that this is definitely a light shade, but I'm able to get some pigmentation, says a lot about the shade. Then I want to go into the shade right here called Horus and focus that just like a little bit lower down in my crease. That definitely had a lot of pigment. Whoops. So I just gotta focus on blending that out, but the pigmentation is definitely there. Just definitely take some blending. I'm going to go into the shade for the outer corner into Imhotep and just start packing that along the lash line and up. so then I have glitter primed my eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and start with this shade right here called Osiris. Osiris, I don't know. Focus that on like the middle to outer portion of my eye. These shimmers are intense. Like, wow, that is intense. We're just rubbing in my finger just once. Wow. Wow. All right, and then I'm gonna go into Nephthys, which is more of that chunky one. And we're just gonna focus that on like the inner to middle portion of the lid. Wow. Wow, these shimmers are wild. These shimmers are really good. If you are in the market for wanting something that has like an intense shimmer formula, wow, I don't know why I couldn't get that out. Like something that has like such an intense shimmer formula that is like, wow, beautiful, blinding. Wow. All right, so now I'm gonna go do my other eye off of camera, finish off the rest of my face, come back so I can show you the final look, so we can then talk about my final thoughts on this palette. All right, friends, and I am back, and here is the completed look. I wasn't really for sure if I was going to do like my lower lash line, but I did indeed. I just used the same colors, the same matte shades, and then for the inner corner, I kind of used that more like chunky green right here, the Hathor shade. It's all right. But overall, I am really happy with the way this looked. It looks nice and grunge. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below. I am so excited to hear what you guys have to say. So let's go ahead, let's dive on into my final thoughts of this palette. So first things first, these matte shades are super pigmented. Like this shade looks so light, right? Like it just looks so light. But upon applying it and building it up, it really does have some beautiful pigmentation. The rest of the mattes blended nicely together. I will say this Horus shade did take a little bit more like blending and working together. Did take us like a little bit more blending and working with it, but I mean, again, it's still blended out. It was really nice, really pigmented. I had no issues with this brown shade on the outer corner. It stayed on the outer corner really nicely, really deepened things up. So overall, I'm really impressed with the mattes. I think they're really good mattes. So then let's talk about the shimmers. If you like some very metallic, intense, in your face shimmers, you are going to love this brand and this formula. This is definitely a very like wow in your face formula. I mean, as you can tell, I just went in like lightly, right? I mean, very lightly with my finger, and even just going in so lightly, it's beautiful. You have quite a few different duochromes in here. You have just some regular shimmers. I mean, it's a gorgeous palette. This is absolutely beautiful. This one's probably going to have to be, I haven't, played with the other ones, but I think this one's going to have to be my favorite. Just because when you compare the matte to shimmer formula, this has more mattes. This gives you more options. Whereas with the other ones, I feel like the shimmers are really pretty, but when I look at them, I have something to be desired for wanting more mattes, and I feel like I need to dip into other palettes. I know the Plain Jane is a companion palette, like it's all a companion palette, but it just seems like the Ninhydrin and the Codain one are just so shimmer heavy, and like the mattes just are kind of like, I need a little bit more from this. So this was definitely by far my favorite. Great formula, incredible formula. Eye look turned out absolutely stunning. This is such a good palette. I think if you are wanting to pick up one from Adept Cosmetics, I would maybe look into this one, especially if you want more of those matte shades like I do. I like to go in with quite a few mattes. I'm okay with just going in with one shimmer as long as I have more mattes to deepen up a look or, add something to it. So I don't need like 100 shimmers and like 1 or 2 mattes, when I would prefer to have more mattes and less shimmers. So for me, this is my favorite. I would totally recommend this palette. So that is it for today's video. I hope that you all enjoyed. If you did enjoy this video, then definitely give this video a thumbs up. This lets me know you like this type of content. This lets YouTube know, and YouTube can recommend similar videos like this, either from me or from other creators. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, click the little bell to be notified of all my future uploads. It would be great if you all joined this family. And that is it. I will see you all in my next one. Bye!